I'm so excited to teach this class on eye makeup. We're going to do some quick tips and tricks from eyeshadow colors to pick to what brushes to use. And I'm giving away, so make sure you put your name in the comments. I'm giving away a free eyeshadow tonight. This is Sandcastle. It's one of my most favorite highlight colors, and it's a gorgeous matte color. So yay. So this is what we're giving away. So make sure you put your name in the comments and who is your consultant, because I'm streaming this into a couple different groups. And so you might not be my customers. So make sure we want to give your consultant credit. So write your name in the comments. And if you haven't already done this, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and allow StreamYard to be able to see your post. And that way I'll be able to know and read the comments on here and see your name. So, and if you're a consultant watching, please say hello as well. So I'm going to do a quick outline of what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to introduce myself, and then I'm going to share some fun tips and tricks with eye makeup like I shared earlier. And then we're going to open it up to questions. And this is how you can start earning entries towards the giveaway. You can ask any question you want regarding Mary Kay, the business opportunity, and it can be made up questions, or they can actually be questions you actually have. So, and we'll do questions. And then at the very end, we're going to have a time for some referrals. This will be about 30 minutes, maybe a little shorter, but about 30 minutes. And so if you think of anyone to refer to a free pampering treatment, I'm going to give you guys about 2 to 3 minutes, and you can get a full-size makeup item when you refer 12 people to your consultant. And then we'll wrap up, and I'll share some of our amazing deals that are going on right now, our best kept secret. And so there we go. So welcome. We have Julie. Hello. Thank you so much for being on and saying hello. So I'm going to introduce myself. So if you haven't met me, I'm Roseanne. I've been a part of Mary Kay for almost 13 years. Prior to Mary Kay, I had got my degree in piano pedagogy, so I was teaching piano in the afternoon, finding a lot of joy in that. I thought right out of college we would start having kids, but we struggled with infertility. So if you've ever struggled with that, it is not a fun thing. And I needed definitely to learn patience, which I didn't have any patience. So anyway, so we were struggling with infertility. I had all this free time in the morning because I got a degree in where I mostly teach in the afternoon. And I started to read Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover. So if you've read his book, put a shout out there. I love his Baby Steps to Financial Freedom. And I'm actually reading another one of his books right now called Smart Money, Smart Kids. Or maybe it's Smart Kids, Smart Money, one of the two. And I'm about halfway through the book right now. It is brilliant. If you have kids or even grandkids, it is such a smart way to introduce managing money to children. So I'm loving this book. So anyway, I read that book and it put a thought in my mind. If I want something different, I need to do something different. And we were just kind of living month to month, not setting anything aside. And I thought, I can't live like this. Even though I was just 24, I wanted to start thinking about the future. And that's when I started looking for a part-time job. And I got invited to a Mary Kay facial. I was a referral and I enjoyed the facial, but I couldn't see myself joining. And even though I was looking for a part-time job, Mary Kay was not that job because I didn't want to sell anything. I didn't know much about makeup. I'm naturally more introverted. And I showed it to my husband, really thinking he'd say, no, I don't think you should do this. And he said, I think you should give this a try. And later on, he said he could see I needed something positive since we were dealing with infertility. And that's why he's like, go for it. And so almost 13 years later, we've earned 6 career cars from this company. And my most favorite thing about this is it gives hope. It gives hope that you can earn extra income at your own pace. And one thing I really love about it is I was struggling with infertility when I joined. It gave me a place to uplift and empower others. Because sometimes when you're in a dark place, the best thing is to serve others. And that is what I just threw myself into my business. We actually got pregnant and then we lost our first baby. So that was even more traumatic. And I just threw myself in my business. And that's when we earned our first career car. And now it's, we've been driving free for almost 10 years. 2013 is when we earned our first one. So next summer we'll have, be 10 years on that. So anyway, so that's a little about me. And I'd love to know about you. So if you can put your name in the chat, where you're from, because I know we might have people in different time zones watching this. And so we'd love to make sure your consultant gets credit and gets you into the drawing. So I'm going to jump into eye makeup now. I didn't know much about makeup before, but I've been to a lot of makeup artist classes. And then I've had, now 13 years experience teaching women how to apply their makeup. The best way is for you to be able to apply it yourself. Yay! I think this might be my guest. Make sure you put your name in the chat so I can see it. Because I'm not in the Facebook group, so I can't jot back in there. So one thing with eyeshadows, I like to use 3 eyeshadows. I use a highlight, a mid-tone, and an accent color. And I currently wear all matte colors, and I have for like about a year now. I've been only, this is Christine. Oh, yay. Christine, I heard you were on last week. There was a glitch on StreamYard. They actually emailed me about it. And so I didn't see your comments. So I'm so glad you came back. You are such a loyal and wonderful person. So I like to pick 3 different colors, and I'm going to screen share our eyeshadows right now. I love how Mary Kay's catalog separates the matte colors and the shimmer. So on the top, we have gorgeous matte colors. These are colors I use every day. I use Blossom and Biscotti as my highlight. I use Hazelnut. That's like one of my favorite midtones. I also love Soft Heather. I'm actually wearing Soft Heather today. And Lois is on supporting her daughter, Jennifer. Welcome, Lois. So excited to have you here. So I like to pick a highlight. So if you like a shimmer highlight, our really popular shimmer highlights are Crystalline, Moonstone, super, super popular. I love Smoky Quartz, especially if you're going for a smoky eye look. That one is gorgeous. Those are my top 3. And Candlelight. Sorry, Candlelight is amazing. That one is gorgeous. Yay. I think this is Christine. Yes. Awesome. So highlight colors, you can use pretty much the top row or up until the gold status or the Candlelight. Kind of depends on how dramatic you want to go with your highlight. I like my highlight to be pretty light, like a light color, like Crystalline, Moonstone. Usually where I'm wearing matte, I wear Blossom or Biscotti. I just kind of rotate each day. They're like next to each other in my palette. So wherever my brush goes, that's when I pick. Then my mid-tone color and your highlight, and I'll show where these go here in a minute. But the highlight color is what you want to pick first, whether you want shimmer or matte, doesn't really matter, just kind of your preference. With the mid-tone color, I like to pick a matte color. So my 3 favorite matte highlighters is Hazelnut. It's a gorgeous brown. It's it can go with every single color we have. You pick any color, Hazelnut goes well with it. I love Soft Heather, especially if I'm wearing Merlot, which is like a deep purple. I love like kind of the lighter purple and darker purple. Or Soft Heather can go great with Soft Heather can actually go well with a lot of granite, Sunlit Rose, Golden Mauve, even Stormy, Frozen Iris. That can be great. Cashmere Haze is also an amazing mid-tone. So those are my 3 favorites. You can also use Dusty Rose. I feel like when I use that color, rose colors just look extra rosy, I think, on me or something, my undertone. But Hazelnut, Cashmere Haze, Soft Heather are the mid-tones that I would recommend choosing from. And you can really mix and match. And just kind of depending on my mood, I mix and match as well. Cashmere Haze, I love how that color goes with Hot Fudge, and also I'm trying to think of the other accent color that I use Cashmere Haze with. Shadow. Shadow is when I use that a lot. See how they're kind of like similar, just like Shadow's a little darker. So I feel those go really well together. And then the third thing you want to pick is an accent color. So this is most likely your darkest color, and it's going to be can be shimmer or matte. It really depends on your preference. I pick matte. I just like more of a matte look and not so much shimmer. I love Merlot, Hot Fudge. Those make my heart happy. I usually switch between. I also use espresso. I'm not so much Evening Navy, and Onyx is just too dark for me. So I have to really spend extra time blending to get those to look nice. And I'm in a hurry. I have 3 little kids, so I pick colors that I can blend more easily. Mahogany is a great, and Cinnabar too. So I love those for my mattes. And shimmer, we have some gorgeous shimmer. Sweet Plum, burnished bronze, even rustic. It's a little lighter than burnished bronze. Moss is a really pretty kind of green color, but it's kind of a brownish green. And I have some customers that absolutely love Emerald Noir. They were not thinking they would. It's actually more green than the picture, but they actually, when they used it and tried it, they actually really liked it. So that one's a good one. Frozen Iris is kind of like Sweet Plum, but lighter. And Golden Mauve is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. So, and Rose Gold is actually super popular as well. So I would pick one highlight, which is a lighter one mid-tone, and I like to pick the matte ones, either Hazelnut, Soft Heather, or Cashmere Haze, and one highlight. And now I'm going to show you where to apply those. So I'm going to change the screen to me. I absolutely love our brush collection. I didn't know much about makeup before Mary Kay, and so I love that Mary Kay's brushes say on them where, like, what you're supposed to do with the eye brush, and you're not just guessing. So this says all over eyeshadow, and this is a very standard eyeshadow brush. I use this one for my highlight, and where I put it is just in the kind of close to the center of the face, and then I also put it below the eyebrow. So in those two areas is where I put my highlight. And a really good tip especially when you're brand new and you're dipping your brush into the eyeshadow, you want to tap the brush afterwards. So make sure you don't have like extra color on there, and you want to make sure it goes on even on both eyes. And so just do a quick little tap, like over your sink or wherever, and then you'll apply that, and then you can do it on the other eye, tap, 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 and then do that just in the center and then below the eyebrow. And there's a lot of pictures if you're learning how to do eyeshadow, which I think probably most of you know how to do eyeshadow, but if you don't, there's a lot of, like, you can go on eyeshadow technique, like, pictures online, and you can even put in your eye shape. So if you have close set eyes, like mine are pretty close together, or if yours are more wide set, if yours are more deep set or hooded, or if you have Asian eye, like if you're Asian, you have a different eyelid. And so you want to see how they recommend to apply it for that and practice that technique and see if you like that. So that's the all over eyeshadow brush to use for your highlight. For my mid-tone, I use this one, which is the eye crease. Oh, there, I think you can read it now. Eye crease. Yay! And Shanna is on too. Just not able to comment. Awesome. Love it. So thanks for supporting Julie. This is the eye crease brush, and you can see on this one, it's angled a bit. I love it. And this is going right in the eye crease, and that's where the mid-tone goes. Wherever you put the brush first is where the most color goes. So you want to dip it in there, just kind of pat it in the eyeshadow. You're going to tap it, and then you're going to start on the outside. At least for me, where I have close set eyes. Most people will start on the outside too. I guess if you have wide set eyes, you might start on the inside because you want it darker in the middle to kind of make your eyes look closer together. But most people start on the outside, and then you're just going to come in. I come in about halfway, just about to the middle part, just kind of doing lots of, in the makeup artist training I went to, I did one eye and he did the other. And I noticed as he was applying it, there's a lot of tapping motions instead of like sweeping it on. It was just to get a really good blend, lots of little pats. So anyway, I thought that was really cool to have a makeup artist apply the makeup on. So that's my mid-tone. And then the accent color, I love this eye smudger brush. Hopefully you can see it. I can't see it because I took my glasses off. Eye smudger brush. It is just a beautiful round brush. And there's other styles of brushes you can use, of course, for each of these. But this is what I prefer, and this is what our brushes are. So this brush is really dense, and you want to make sure with the darker color you don't put that much on the brush to begin with. So those colors are going to last longer. So you're going to dip that in the color, tap, definitely make sure you get any excess off. And again, you're going to start on the outside. With my accent color, I start on the bottom and I go in about halfway, and then I'm going to blend up into the crease there. So that's how I get my accent color applied. And you can, tap, 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 and then just keep tapping until you get up into the mid. Now that's not the final step. That is the last color we're going to put on, or I'm going to talk you through, I guess. But the final step I like to do is go back to the beginning brush. I make sure it's clean, like you can dust it off on a tissue or something, or there's color switch little tools and stuff that are awesome to get off makeup. And then you're going to just go in a nice upward motion over the entire eyelid, just making sure it's clean, even. There's no harsh lines. Sometimes I'll take my finger on the outside if I maybe went a little crazy and got colors outside of my eyelid. So anyway, make sure you remember your last final tip, because you're not adding any more color, but you're making sure it's blended. And then you can always add more if you want, or, adjust, but that's how I do that. So now make sure if there's anything I haven't covered that you wanted to learn about eyeshadow, please put that in the comments. I'm going to show some really cool tools to hold the eyeshadows. And if there's anything on here, forgot to show this at the beginning, but you get entered into the drawing regardless if you purchase products or not. We are here to teach and learn and have fun and give your consultant credit. But if there's anything you want to purchase from her, make sure you put that in the comments now. And as I'm showing these, you can say sold. And if you can write down what you want to purchase from her, that makes it even more clear, because I will show a few different things. So if you say sold, we might not know, or did you want what we just barely showed, or like the time before? So if there's anything you want to purchase, you can say sold in the comments, and I will do my best to show the prices on here so you know. In fact, let me grab my catalog, because I always trust my brain. Okay, so this adorable little palette is $10. It comes unfilled, and if I can open it up, oh my gosh, okay. It's not really that hard. I just try not to break it, I guess. So it comes unfilled. It can hold 4 eyeshadows. They're magnetic, so you get to pick which eyeshadows go in here. So this is $10 unfilled. Each eyeshadow is $8. They last a very, very, very long time. And the beautiful part about this compact is once you purchase a compact from Mary Kay, you don't have to purchase another one, because once you don't have to throw it away, you just replace the color that you ran out of, and it's completely customizable. If for some reason you dropped or broke your compact, your consultant can do a product replacement for you for free. So I love, who's dropped their compact? I know I have on multiple times. And I try to be careful, but once in a while you accidentally bump it and it comes flying off the sink. And sometimes it lands and it's okay, but sometimes it breaks. And so you cannot go to any other place or store and say, I dropped my compact. Can I get a free one, to replace it? They're going to look at you like, I'm sorry, you be more careful. So, or one of my customers, her brushes, they were going on vacation and somehow it got slammed in the door. I don't know if it's her kids or her or what, but I was like, girl, I got you. So I just did a product replacement and got her new brushes. So we provide the best customer service ever. So $10 unfilled, each eyeshadow is $8. Now, this is not my favorite one because I wear blush. And if I'm going to open up, thanks for laughing. Someone laughed. I love it. If I'm going to open up a compact, I want to open it up and have everything there. So this is if you don't wear blush and you're just like, I just wear eyeshadows. So there we go. This is my favorite. I use this one, especially when I travel, because it is small enough. It's, not a hassle to carry around, but it's big enough. It can hold 3 eyeshadows. Whoops, they're over here. It's all backwards on me. A blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. Or if you don't use this side, you can put brushes. Like we have little mini compact brushes that are like $3 or $4 or so. You can put those on the side and then it holds up all there. There's a mirror in there as well. And you can just pop out the colors. If you run out of one, you just pop out the one that you're like, oh, that one's gone. And then you can order a new one and just refill it. So love this one. It's really pretty too. So this one is $18 unfilled. And then eyeshadows are $8, like I said earlier, and the blush is $14. If you like highlighters and bronzers, those are $14 too. You don't have to fill up the whole thing. I have some people who will buy the compact and buy a few colors and then kind of add as they go. So that is there. I will share some deals that we have if you get it totally filled though too. And then this is my favorite. I use this one every day, but I do not travel with this one because it can get messy, and I don't want to accidentally have it break as I'm traveling. So I only travel with the more compact, this one. This one is $25 unfilled. It can hold every single eyeshadow that we have, which I like to play with all the colors and know what to recommend for people. Also, it can hold blush, highlighter, and bronzer as well. This one, I have 2 blushes here, but we have 33 eyeshadows. There's only 30 pictured here, but you could house the other 3 there, a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer, and have everything. So this one doesn't have a mirror here, but I just use my mirror, my big mirror in my bathroom because I don't travel with this one. So I wouldn't probably use it if it had a mirror anyway. I see some questions. Oh, but the compact didn't break, but sometimes the eyeshadows will, especially if they're getting towards the end of their days, huh? A little easier. That happened recently to me. And Lois, I know you said the app for my eyelid hangs low. Oh, yes, I would just Google eyeshadow application for droopy eyelids, and I would definitely recommend more of matte colors, Lois. Like especially, you just don't want to have shimmer there, like attracting that. So you want to have a more of a matte look. But there's definitely, and one thing, Lois, you should ask Jennifer about, or maybe you've tried it, but our firming eye cream is amazing. I've been using it on my eyelids because about a year ago, or maybe it was earlier this year, I noticed my eyelid was kind of drooping as I was doing my eyeliner. I'm like, wait a minute, there's extra skin there. And my mom had shared with me that she uses the firming eye cream on her eyelids. And so I'm like, okay, I probably should start doing this. I did it on Sunday night and I did it on Monday morning. So when I was doing my eye cream here, I also just added the firming eye cream. And as I put on my makeup Monday morning, I noticed it had like the skin had lifted a bit. So, I caught it really quick and just started, I got to start this now. But so it might not be as quick if it's been droopy for a while. But anyway, I love our firming eye cream. So I think that is definitely worth a try. And we have 100% satisfaction guarantee. It is $34, the firming eye cream. So definitely. And anyway, Jennifer will hook you up. So as you know, I think that's a really great question. Okay. Oh, we need to wrap up here. It's already gone by almost 30 minutes. So, okay. So I showed the eyeshadows and the brush. If you already have an amazing brush collection, you don't need another one. But if you don't, I highly recommend considering to invest in brushes. They help the eye makeup go on way smoother than anything. Like one reason I don't wear eyeshadow before is because I didn't have brushes. So eyeshadow never really looked good. So I absolutely love this. It's $56. You get 3 eyeshadow brushes, the bag, plus a cheek brush and a powder brush. If I can grab the right brush here. Amazing. And it just zips up. It's super lightweight. And then you can make sure you take care of your brushes about once a month. You have a brush cleaner, you can just spray on them and then kind of wipe that off on a paper towel. And they're good to go. It's so fast and easy. So it doesn't take too long. You can even wash them more often, but about once a month is how often I wash mine. So, okay. So as we wrap up, I'm going to share, and if you want to purchase anything, write it in here, but I'm going to screen share. Not that page. That was our eyeshadow page. I meant to add this one to the screen. This one has some of our deals. On the basic color set, I went over the palette. This one shows the price for the perfect palette. 3 eyeshadows, a cheek color, highlighter, and bronzer. So that could be a really great gift for yourself if you don't have a good makeup. Or that could be a Christmas gift early for yourself. Anyway, so that's there. And then I showed the brush collection that's on the bottom middle. And those were the 2 sets I talked about. If you get multiple sets, you can get up to a $51 savings by picking any 4 sets on the page or anything worth up to $250 and just pay $199. And then you can get a travel roll-up bag for free or the satin hands. So that's the specials there. And your consultant can send this to you if you need to look at it closer. Because I know it might be, if you're on your phone, it might be super tiny. So, okay, so I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to ask questions about the business opportunity. You can ask anything you want And it could be a question that you actually have, or it could be a question that you're just like, well, hypothetically, if I was to join Mary Kay, what would it look like? Or, you can ask those type of questions. Every question you ask gives you a point, and we're going to be spinning the wheel here to give this away. So you can start typing in your questions. And I'm going to pull up the spinning wheel right now. And I also will give us just a couple minutes after we do the questions for you guys to think about who you like to refer to a Mary Kay facial. We do these awesome aqua facials on Wednesday nights. We also have this amazing face scan app. If you haven't tried it, you've got to ask Nicole for the link. She can send it to you. You can download the app. You can scan your face in just like minutes, or even less, really. Once you get it downloaded, it just scans it. And then it talks about your skin. It shows areas where the texture is maybe not as nice. Maybe it's not the most flattering picture. Let me be clear. It's not something like, ooh, I want to put this on my Facebook page. But I think part of the most important thing about taking care of skin is knowing what issues are there so that you can start taking care of them. So it's super fun with that. So yay, we have a question. Do you use eyeliner? What is your favorite? Great. I think that's Christine. Julie, let me know if that was Christine. She's watching. Or if that was Christine, put your name with your comment. I love our liquid eyeliner. It's waterproof, and I feel like it goes on a lot more smoothly. I always used our crayon one before until I came out with the liquid one, and then I was like, oh, I gotta use this because I love it. So yes, Christine, awesome. That was her. Thanks for confirming that. I want to make sure I give you the right point. So, and Christine, you commented twice last time, and I didn't even see your comments until after it ended. So I'm giving you some extra points there for your patience. So awesome. We'll just do one more minute of questions. And as you're maybe thinking of questions, I'm going to show this starter kit options that we have going on right now. So there's two different options. If you're interested in starting a Mary Kay business, whether you're excited to get 50% off your products, or you're excited to pamper and uplift other women, or both, you can start for only $30. And you can't go to fill up your car for $30. You cannot go through the Chick-fil-A line with your family for $30. Like that is, yes, an eye cream. Yes, it is the firming eye cream. Yeah, the eye cream is the best for bags. Under the eyes. I love the eye renewal cream. I actually use 3 different eye creams. It's silly, but our best eye cream just overall for puffiness, bags under the eyes, wrinkles is our eye renewal cream from the Repair line. That one is $44. So our eye creams range from $34 to $44. And that one is, but I also love our hydrogel eye patches. So supplementing with those. And then I don't know if Julie's sent you a sample of this, or if you've tried this. You might have got it if you got a catalog earlier this year from her. Our instant puffiness reducer. If you have puffiness at all under your eyes, which is different than bags, so you might not have that, but we have stuff that can help instantly. It's amazing. Yes. And Lois, do I go from the outside in or start from the nose out? Outside in on mid-tone and accent, so darker colors, and then in out on lighter colors. At least that's how I do it. Just make sure you tap the brush. That's, I think, one of the biggest keys to really helping it go on smooth. So I'll get great question, Lois. You asked questions before. I need to get you on there. Christine, yay. So Christine, I think she says, I need that one. So sold for the eye renewal cream. Is that right? So that's the one for under the eyes. Yep. So eye renewal cream sold. Thank you for supporting Julie. So I want to share the 2 different options for starting a Mary Kay business right now. It's $30 or $130. $30 gives you a website for an entire year and the ability to process debit or credit cards. The full starter kit gives you all the benefits of the eStart plus almost $400 of full-size product. It comes with our TimeWise 3D line, which is one of our anti-aging line, which also contains an eye cream. It's our 3D eye cream, which has a really silky texture and goes on really smoothly, brightens the skin with vitamin B3 in it. There's also satin hands in there. Oh, I've been using satin hands already with the weather changing. And then there's our eye makeup remover, our mascara, translucent loose powder, and CC cream foundations in every single shade. So I absolutely love all the products that are a part of that. So $400 a product, you only pay $130, which gives you a website for an entire year, the ability to process debit and credit cards, and $400 a product. Then there's a sample pack add-on. It's completely optional, but that gives you samples to be able to facial people and pamper them. And they're also easy to put in the mail if people don't live close to you. So that's a really great add-on if that's something you're interested in. So yes, the eye renewal cream. Yep. I love it. Perfect. Yay. So I love those starter kit options. And I realize Mary Kay is not for everyone, but I love to share. We look for women who want more out of life, women who are willing to work towards a goal for their family. I know Julie is working towards saving up for the trip of a lifetime to Australia. And so I love travel too. And so that travel goals have been a lot of my goals. But I also love, paying for things around the house too. So my next project is to help save up for a new roof because our house is probably due for it soon. So I love women who have a goal, who are focused, who are driven, who don't want to sell something, but women who want to empower and uplift another woman. And it is so rewarding when you can see someone just sit up a little taller, be a little more confident, and love who she is because you helped remind her of her beauty. And so that's the type of women that we look for to join our Mary Kay Girl Tribe. So right now, those are the two different options. When we do order products from Mary Kay, our minimum order is $225. So we hand select $450 retail, and we only pay half of that. So I like to share that. That's how we get 50% off. And the last thing is you only have to order once a year to remain a consultant. So yay. I love it. Okay, so I don't understand your question, Lois. You'll have to ask Jennifer. I was just reading. I don't have my glasses on. But lip scrub instead of eye renewal, it doesn't work. Anyway, I don't understand your question. Sorry. So ask Jennifer. If Jennifer doesn't know, then Jennifer can message me on Facebook or text me. Or I think you probably don't have my number, but I think we're on Voxer, Jennifer. So let me know what your mom's question is. Okay, so as we wrap up, I'm going to just play some music. This is going to give me time to put your name on the spinning wheel so that you can get entered into this giveaway. And as I'm playing some music, I want you to think about who would you like to refer to your consultant. They can live anywhere in the United States. And I want you to think of like who comes first to your mind when I say the hardest working woman you know. Or maybe someone who just had a baby or just got married. Or maybe is going through a divorce, someone who is going through some type of transition in their life that could really use some self-care time. Julie, we send out amazing samples to pamper and uplift women and to really help them give that time because self-care equals better like mental health. I believe that's been something that I've really worked on these last couple of years is self-care, especially with skincare. So I'm going to give you guys a minute. And you can just jot it down either on a piece of paper if you have it, or you can text your consultant and send her friends or family that way. If you decide to give her 12 referrals, that gives you a full-size makeup item of your choice. So you can let your consultant know what you want. So it can be a full-size makeup, like a mascara or an eyeliner. So that's a huge, it's win-win-win. Wins for her, she gets referrals. It wins for you, you get a free makeup item. It wins for your friend, she got a free facial. Like, holy crap, like amazing. So give you 2.5 minutes, and you might not be able to write 12 people down in that time, but names and phone numbers. And then you can text that to your consultant. Don't put them in the group. We don't want to see your referrals here. Please send them privately to your consultant. So give you 2.5 minutes. I'm going to get all the names on the spinning wheel, and then we're going to do our final, we're going to do our giveaway drawing.
I think I know better. I think I know how it should be. I got it all planned out, but he's got a plan for me. When it's bad weather, sometimes I yell up at the sky. Today was supposed to be dry, but that's not what I need. Life's so unpredictable, and things might not be going my way, but it's gonna be a good day. No things are going sideways. I got a smile on my face. Nothing's gonna break me down, 'cause I know whatever happens, he knows he'll never leave me alone. I'll be okay, and it's gonna be a good day. He made all the planets, he made all the stars in the sky. He knows what he's doing, he's gonna make it alright. And when the wind's blowing, there might be a reason. It is something I'm learning, something I'll never forget. Life's so unpredictable, and things might not be going my way, but it's gonna be a good day. No things are going sideways. I got a smile on my face.
Cutie?
Nothing's gonna break me down, 'cause I know
What's this? I want it back on.
Okay, about 1 more minute.
he'll never leave me alone.
We got Josie here too. Can you say hi?
It's gonna be a good day. Though things are going sideways, I got a smile on my face. Nothing's gonna break me down, 'cause I know whatever happens, he knows he'll never leave me alone. I'll be okay. It's gonna be a good day. Though things are going sideways, I got a smile on my face. Nothing's gonna break me down, 'cause I know whatever happens, he knows he'll never leave me alone. I'll be okay, and it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a
Okay, oh, let's not touch that. That's the giveaway. Okay, working with the 3-year-old here. Yeah, Josie knows a lot about makeup. What did you ask Santa for Christmas? Pretend makeup, yes.
I
And
want
she
it.
got that last year, huh? And she wants some more again. So I'm all for that. She can stay out of my makeup. Hey, we're not going to open the brushes, okay? Do you want to find your brother and sister?
I
No, we're not. Open the brushes. Okay, we're going to do our drawing. Sorry, goodness gravy. Okay, you need to calm down. Breathe. Okay. So I read Lois's, she put her eye lip scrub on accident on her eyelid. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We do not want to exfoliate there. Holy cow. I understand now. Yeah, not a good mistake to make.
What
Okay.
did I do?
What did you do? Okay, so we are going to StreamYard. We're going to share our screen here and our spinning wheel. It's going to be awesome sauce.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, Josie's going to spin our wheel. Hang on 1 second. I don't think I'm sharing it yet, girlfriend. Helps if I click on the correct thing. Okay, Josie's going to click her wheel. Click. Ooh, it's spinning. Who's our winner going to be? Winning an eyeshadow. Oh, it looks like it is Christine. And that is Karma. She was on last week, and it was really glitchy and not working. So, yay. I will be sending this gorgeous highlight color to you. And I have your address, too. So, that's awesome. She has been
I
winning
like
stuff
it.
before. So, eyeshadow. Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much for hopping on. Thank you for supporting your consultant. Let her know what you want to purchase from her. And that means the world to us. So thank you. And referrals. Make sure you send her 12 referrals by the end of today to get a full-size makeup item for yourself. And then your friend gets a free facial and your consultant gets to meet new friends. So it's win-win-win. Or if you don't want to give 12, you can, give 1 or 2 or so. And they can live anywhere in the United States. It's been such an amazing way to pamper and uplift women all over, especially while we're going more virtual. So anyway, have a wonderful night, and do not use your eye brush or your blush brush on your eyes. That's what Josie's doing. Okay, love you much. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.